All right, this is going to be a little bit of a different video, very, very different video. This is a lot into entrepreneurship and online business, but it's more of a mindset thing, right? So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I was too lazy to even like move out of the couch. I just love to watch Netflix. I love to binge Netflix for some reason. I'd find every single excuse in the entire world to not get the work done. And I went from that to now optimizing every single part of my day. I've been posting content for the last 7 months, nonstop, without a single day missed. I send over 100 DMs per day on Instagram. I still scale my systems, I still build my network, and I'm always outside. I'm never at home, right? Before, I used to just stay at home, watch Netflix, eat junk food, Subway, McDonald's, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I was training Muay Thai. Yes, I was doing some other stuff, but at the same time, I was doing some other stupid stuff. I was smoking weed. I was, I was watching corn. Now I don't do that. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. How can you optimize your own life? So you can see there's a couple pictures I have here. Because now let me give you another backstory, right? A couple days ago, I was walking down a forest. I was in this place called Dandenong Ranges. It's a beautiful place. You can walk, there's trails, and you can do all that cool stuff. I used to hate going for walks, man. But eventually I realized, you know what? Walking is good for health. So I started doing it a little bit more, listening to audiobooks, and slowly and steadily changed my life. Look, life is all about habits, right? And anyways, when I was on that walk, there was a thought that hit my head. I watched this movie called The Outsider. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Jared Leto. So Jared Leto, he's in Japan. He used to work for the army, but something happened, and all of a sudden now he's working for the Yakuza. So he gets I guess recruited by the Yakuza. And every single Yakuza member gets a tattoo, right? And that tattoo is basically very personal to them. It symbolizes them. And he gets a tattoo of a koi fish, right? Of a koi fish. And he's like, why am I getting a tattoo of a koi fish, right? So the reason he got a tattoo of a koi fish is because there's a certain myth / legend. I think it's Japanese mythology or Chinese. I don't know. Honestly, fact check me on that. But the koi fish that swims against the waterfall and reaches the top turns into a dragon, right? I repeat, the koi fish that swims upstream against the stream and up the waterfall becomes a dragon. Now, Jared Leto in the movie was so stubborn, arrogant, everything you could say, confident as well, right? And he swam so against the current that he became a dragon, right? So what does that mean, right? What does that mean? So if I just followed down the same path as I was in 3 years ago, I'd still be broke, way overweight, unhealthy, bad mindset, so many other things, right? But I chose to swim upstream. I chose to go against the flow because the flow was making me lazy. Because like if I kept going with that flow, I would have just stayed in that cycle of smoking weed, playing video games, watching TV, eating junk food, etc., etc. Now, this video, I'm not even going to promote it on my Instagram because this is more for people who follow my YouTube journey, right? So my YouTube journey, I have had so many accounts on YouTube, right? I've had so many accounts on YouTube. I've had one that's just for mindset stuff, and I want to incorporate that into this as well, right? Of course, I do business, but a lot of business is mindset. A lot of it is mindset. And you have to have the ability to swim upstream, right? You have to be able to go against the crowd. Everyone's going to tell you, no, that's the wrong idea, but you still have to be so convicted within your own purpose and your own ideas that you swim up the stream, right? And you can't give up. When the stream is strong, you give up for 1 second, it takes you way back. Every day you got to wake up without seeing results. And it's okay because as Hermosi says, the Rocky cutscene in the movie lasts, 2-3 minutes, but in real life it's 10 years. So I wanted to make this quick little video just telling you guys, it was just a really interesting topic, but I also thought about it. Sometimes you have to go with the flow. You have to go with the flow of life. Instead of doing, you have to be, right? So instead of swimming up the stream, you have to be the dragon, right? So because with the mentality of the dragon, you can swim upstream. You get what I mean? So what do I mean by be, right? What do I mean by be, not do? So obviously you got to have your inputs, right? But even your inputs, for example, if you're doing 100 cold calls, if you're in the mindset of, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna make the sale. When you talk to someone over the phone, they can hear it in your voice. Look, you want to close through DMs? Cool, you can. You got to have a really good IG page. You got to have really good funnels, and you can close through DMs. You got to have your case studies. Cool. But most of the times, you're going to close through a call, right? A lot of the times. Let's not say most, right? A lot of the times, you're going to close through a call. When you close through the call, sales is just a transfer of confidence, right? So if I'm not even confident in my own services, how am I going to make you confident in my services? I know my services work. I know they do. I know that I can double the investment you put into me in 90 days. 100%. I can even triple, quadruple it, but for guarantee, you put in money into me, I know I'll double it for you. I know I will, right? With my systems, because of what I learned. I'm so 100% sure in it that I can, and I will, right? You have to be that sure. If even the slightest bit you're unsure and you have that imposter syndrome, then you need to go and fix your service delivery. Then you need to go and work with more clients and figure out what actually works for you, right? You can see online. You go online, you look, 60 clients in 90 days or you don't pay, blah, 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 right? So you can have those guarantees. It's cool. But the thing is, you can only give a guarantee when you can guarantee the results, right? I don't guarantee clients. I guarantee monetary, right? So if you put in $2,500 into me, I will make that $5,000 back to you, right? And that's why I sometimes choose to work in a commission basis, because I also do pay per result, right? Obviously with the setup fee. But the way I do that is because I have a system. I have the setters. I have the closers. I have all this. I have the scripts, you know? So in order to be that stubborn goldfish, koi fish that swims upstream, you have to be the dragon. You have to think like a dragon, right? If the dragon thinks, I'm not confident, what does the dragon do? Goes and builds confidence. How does he do that? Refines his delivery mechanisms, refines his product, right? So anyways, I got really heated there. This topic was really cool to me, right? If you want to be that koi fish that swims upstream and turns into a dragon, firstly, you got to put the inputs in to actually, every single day taking that little step upstream. Number 2, you got to be resilient. It's not easy to swim upstream. You got to build muscles to swim, right? And number 3, that koi fish always knew it was a dragon. That's why it chose to swim upstream. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed till the end of this video, I don't even know what I'm going to title this video, bro. I'm going to title this, are you koi fish or a dragon? I don't know. But anyways, if you want to book a call with me, speak to me or anything like that, you have any questions, Instagram in the bio, calendar link in the bio. But anyways, peace out and love you all.